Rah. Hi. So sorry I'm late. How is everybody? An 80 stream streak. Crazy. You really are my number one viewer, aren't you, Ewick? Thank you for the head pats. Um, so before I get into apologizing, um uh, hello Stream Elements. Hello Siribot. Hello Ronin. Hello Rick. Oh my gosh, you had a 6-month gift sub from Guam? Crazy. Uh hello Chatriel. Hello Sound Alerts. Hi. Chapstick. Chapstick. What flavor is this? Vanilla toffee. Okay. Um, so technically the number one to get the streak and dash. Yep. Are you going to bed now? Hi, Soap. Hi. Oh my gosh, a 3-stream streak. Crazy. So I came home from work early because I wasn't feeling well. And then I went to take a nap, and then I woke up at 5:30, and I didn't realize that it was 5:30 in the PM. So I didn't realize I was gonna stream soon. So I didn't realize that until probably like, I don't know, 5:50. And I had to eat, and then I had to take my dog out, and then I had to take medicine, and blah 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 blah. So that's my excuse. Um For this game, do y'all want it in full screen or MIDI screen? Hi, Coffee. Yes, I am a bit late. It will grow, don't worry. Like her beard. No.
Thank you so much, best friend!
Thank you, Coffee! Oh my gosh! Hi! Thank you! I got a prime, guys. Crazy. Best friend! Anyways, what do y'all want? Here, I'll show you what it would look like if it were mini screen, and you let me know if it needs to be full screen. Good night, you Rick. Have the best sleep. I will see you tomorrow for your next for your next scatter. Dishonored. Also, I'm not done with the music, so where's the music? Play the music. There we go. Okay. And then the game capture. Dishonored. And I think my puppy wants in the room. Oh. Is it gonna stay like that? Yes, it is gonna stay like that. So this is the game. It is. Okay. While my computer's having fun, I'm gonna let my puppy in the room. He wanted up on the bed. Sorry. You always start streaming right as I'm getting off duty? Crazy. It's almost like I planned that. Okay. Boom. Boom. Da, 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 da. Okay. So this is what it would look like if it were mini. Do you want it mini? Or do you want it do you want it big? Let me know. Cause I never know. Oh, also I'm gonna need my controller for this. Well, I'm not gonna need my controller if I wanted to bigger's better. Okay. Okay. It's just that I played this on the Xbox when I was a kid, so I'm gonna turn the music off now. Say goodbye to Fallout Boy. Okay. So, I have played this game before, but it has been years. I played it in middle school. So, yes, do not worry. I will not spoil it for you if you... I keep having to tab out and tab back in. Where's the... I need to make sure that y'all can hear it. Game audio. Okay. Close Spotify. I'm a mess. Okay, y'all can hear it. Okay, good. Let's play a new game. Well, let me look at the options first. I always want to. Auto use mana elixir kill cam mode. Normal. Agree within reason. Interesting. Head bob amount. Chains climbing relative to camera. Video settings, brightness, FOV. Rat shadows. Give the rats shadows! Okay. Subtitles on. I want to do it all. Okay. Save. Okay. New game! Ooh. I'm gonna go hard. I'm experienced. Here would be where I would barely see the dark side, but I don't want it to be like awful for you guys. Okay, we'll go with this. Create a new game will overwrite previous autosaves. I don't have any.
Corvo, if only there was someone else I trusted to send, so that you could remain near. But there is no one else, and the Spy Master was right to insist that I send you.
Bethesda Softworks presents.
The plague has taken so many, and we must find a cure. When you are near, my heart is at peace.
Game might be a tad loud. Okay.
Emily and I will count the days until you return. Hurry.
Loud and bright. Ooh. Ooh. Might have skipped something.
Steady hand. That's it. Watch it.
Rah. Okay, I'm still louder than it. Do you want it lower?
We're away. Take us straight to Dunwall Tower. Lord Corvo has news for the Empress, and we've come a long
Fancy
way.
couch on a wooden ship.
A long way to bring bad news. The sailors say there's a curse on us. Black magic.
Is he playing the sax? No.
For all we know, there's
He's
a
writing
cure
on
for the
paper.
plague by now.
Maybe. We live in strange times. Sending the Empress's bodyguard away for a couple of months. That's unusual.
Well, this was important. We need help with the rat plague.
I am the killer of rats. There's a whale. I can't move.
Oh, there! We're going up.
He got hecka shins.
Turning on the lights.
Calves.
He's rising.
The shin is like the bone part. The calf is like the muscly part.
Oh, at last.
Hello. I rise.
Stop! Shut her down. The Empress will be waiting for your news, Corvo.
Thank you. Talk. Wait, what's X?
It's been good traveling.
Okay,
with you,
that's
Corvo.
X. Okay.
What to do next time?
Yes, yes. The pressure was too low. All these new machines are touchy.
Just don't do anything crazy. Sokolov.
I wish I could move around and use abilities on controller, but I wish I could use a mouse to view.
Please tell me
'Cause
about your trip, please. Were there any whales?
It's awful.
Wait, let's play hide and seek first. I'll cover my eyes and you hide. You have
Okay.
time? Mother's busy talking to that nasty old spy master.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Hide and seek. Oh, okay. I have to. Girl has 4 hands to play a game. Okay, she's probably hidden, right? I can.
Later, will you give me more climbing lessons? Someday I'm going to climb.
Oh, she's not hidden. Hey, nice painting. I'm gonna murder that guy. Oh, that's a weird chair.
Welcome home, Lord Protector. Stop moving, Campbell. And you, Corvo, welcome back.
Thank
Where have
you.
been?
They sent him all around the Isles to beg for aid.
A waste of time. My elixir will banish the plague from this city. Now keep still a moment, High Overseer Campbell.
Why do the chairs have like hoods for like children's carriages and stuff? Either that or for like old-timey cameras. Okay. I'm coming to find you, Emily. You better be ready. Is it only bright for me? I can turn the brightness down. Is this better? Hello.
Let's see if you're still good at this. I'll hide my eyes and count, and at the end of the countdown, I'll try and find you. Okay, I'm going to count to 10.
Wait, are you
Find
not
yourself
already
hide.
hiding? I let you hide. Press speed to enter stealth mode, then stay behind cover to break line of sight with enemies and avoid detection. While sneaking, your footsteps are muffled. Oh, I'm hiding now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Will she be able to see me?
8, 9.
I mean, like, I can see her.
Here I come.
By holding Y and pressing left or right. Okay. Y is the top. Okay.
Okay, well, somewhere else then.
Haha. She will never find me.
Where are you? Okay, you win. You should
Haha.
go now, so Mother can see you too.
I'm not getting out. Okay. I think she might just straight up not be looking for me anymore. Okay.
Follow me, Corvo.
Following. How old is this child?
Did you see any monsters while traveling to the other isles? My nanny says the big ocean's full of them, but I think she only says that to scare me.
I already
I'm
went
not
here.
so sure that painting looks like Campbell.
It looks exactly like him. I don't know what you're talking about.
She'll see you at once. Good to have you back, sir.
Press all the buttons.
Have you ever met my niece Callista? She's getting more beautiful every year.
Hello, my lord.
Strange.
They're sick people, not criminals.
We've gone beyond that question, Your Majesty.
They're my citizens, and we will save them from the plague if we can. All of them.
Very well.
We will not speak of this again.
Mother, Corvo is back.
Thank you, Emily. Leave us, please.
As you wish, Your Majesty.
I am back. Look at me. All back and such.
Corvo. 2 days early. Full of surprises, as usual.
Okay. Rude. Hello,
It's a fair wind that brings you
Jessamine.
home.
Annyeong.
What news
Annyeong!
Captain, we should leave them.
Soap is playing no game. Interesting. Give the letter to the Empress. She really should get a different eyeshadow color.
I hoped that one of the other cities had dealt with this before, knew of some cure. This news is very bad. We're at the breaking point. Cowards. They're going to blockade us. They'll wait to see if the plague turns the city into a graveyard.
It will.
Are you okay, Mother? You seem sad.
Yes, don't worry, darling. Mother is fine. Wait,
I like
where are the
how
guards? Who
I
sent them away?
jump and
Mother,
then I go.
look.
Whee.
What are they doing on the rooftop?
True. Where
Emily,
are the?
Come here.
Oh. Press RT to attack with your right hand or LT to attack with your left hand if you have a weapon or power equipped. Press and hold RB to block. Okay. We'll put them off balance. See, I'm so bad with freaking using the stick to.
Corvo, thank you. If you hadn't been here...
No more.
Yeah. Where's my gun?
Get away from her.
No. Rude. Rude. What happened to your painting? Rude. Oh my gosh.
Corvo, it's all coming apart. Find Emily. Protect her. You're the only one. You'll know what to do. Won't you? Corvo.
Oh.
All, look at what he's done.
Yes,
I?
He's killed the Empress.
Excuse you?
What did you do with young Lady Emily, traitor?
Her own bodyguard.
Nothing.
Ironic.
I'll see you beheaded for this, Corvo. Peg him.
Oh, I thought they were gonna do the beheading now. Ugh. Oh, is right. Also, I love that you had a great fit today, so I think that is amazing. Looks like you've been dishonored. AJ! W game, I know, right? Order shall prevail.
This is your final chance, Corvo. Sign the confession, and let me give you the rights to put your spirit at ease.
Ooh, hey.
That's enough for now. Get out. Let's
Get
give
out.
the man some time to think.
I hate that he already has a painting of himself.
Corvo, the Empress is dead. Her daughter Emily is hidden away, and no one will ever know the truth.
I'm a god gamer?
Yes, unlucky
What did you do?
Tomorrow you'll be executed, but it's for a good cause. This country needs strong leadership now, someone to guide the weak, and that's where we come in.
I will punch you.
There was nothing personal in this, even though you almost sank our plans. But it
What is
turned
with you
out
bald people?
you were in the wrong place at the right time.
4 a.m.
Someone has to
Oh
take the
gosh,
fall.
so
Goodbye, Corvo.
I will punch you.
Take him back to his cell.
2 HP for the entire second half. Crazy.
You should eat, Corvo. This meal comes from a friend.
Oh, thank you. What is it? A chunk of ham? A rat? Oh, bang. Oh, I didn't realize we were eating paper today. Locked in while I was asleep. Corvo, who we are is irrelevant right now. Just know that we have faith in you. Here's the key to your cell. Once you're out, head for the prison's interrogation room. Take the explosive there and plant it on the outer door. When the bomb goes off, run. Make for the river and lose yourself in the sewers. Lose myself? I thought I had to lose them. You'll find some useful gear stashed there. One of the prison guards will leave a weapon just outside your cell. And good luck. We need you alive and well for what's to come. A friend. Oh my gosh, guys. I have a new friend. Okay.
Seen any more big rat swarms? I don't need shit from you.
Coast is clear? Question mark? Yes? Haha! That way. That way? Go this way? Go this way? I believe he could escape a prison.
So many people are coming to the execution tomorrow.
I played this game before.
Count a Corvo.
With a sword in hand, assassinate your unaware enemy by pressing RT or approach an unaware enemy from behind and hold RB to perform a non-lethal takedown. Okay.
The one who killed the Empress and abducted her daughter, Emily.
So it's an occasion.
Right. A social event for the high and mighty. Come see the protector get his head
Idiots
chopped
didn't see nothing.
They're as bad as us betting on the dogfights.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the wall.
Wait, I can loot?
Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice.
Okay, I can do this.
Someone's down. Oh, I got you now.
Oh, ugh.
Get around him. Eat metal.
Hello? Who is alerted? Hello?
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
Okay. Hey. Ooh. A tin of fish? I don't read fast enough. Money. Oh, I pick up extra guns for their bullets. That is good. Eating and drinking restores some health. Oh. So I should probably not take every food that I find just in case I need to backtrack. Because I eat it immediately. Okay. Okay. Ah. Hi, Stan! Good luck if you're playing on the hardest mode. I am not. I'm playing on hard mode, not extreme hard mode.
Officer of the wall. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled.
Like I said, I need to save the food for later. He's learned in the past that she plays on the hardest mode in games. She beats my for 2 hours and quits. Exactly. Yeep. I'm not a good gamer. I'm a god gamer. No, I'm not a good gamer. So I yard walkway, and I need to go that way, but like, what if I go this way? Rat. Do the rats hurt me? Hold to look through keyhole. Oh, is that where I climbed up? That's where I climbed up. Okay. Haha! Haha! Stopping the plague one rat at a time. Like Donald Duck. Okay, I did that. Alright. I think I go. I should stay in stealth mode. I don't like that noise. Why are you making noises at me? Okay. Anybody? Anybody?
The
No.
solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews.
I love
unless
Donald Duck.
accompanied by
Good,
an
because
officer
you're
of the
watching him.
watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance with 1 week's notice.
Is this a door? No. Ooh, that's not the right button. Where'd my weapons go? Okay. B and no. That button. Nobody. Okay. Wait, Donald Duck, bro, a cure when I need help. I know, right? Yard. See, here's when it's too dark. Are these doors electrical panels? Can I turn off the lights everywhere? What this? Roaches. Can I kill the roaches? No? I should probably check and make sure that nobody's around.
Attention.
Beep.
Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries.
Row at okay. Okay. Drop. Okay. We don't need to throw things. We are not a child. Back here. Screwdriver. Wonder what they need a screwdriver for in an interrogation room. Duty officers report Corvo's interrogation. Corvo Atano, formerly the Royal Protector, will be brought in for interrogation. This is of utmost importance. The Lord Regent and High Overseer Campbell will conduct the questioning themselves. Follow their orders without hesitation and keep the torturer under control. If Corvo dies in his hands, instead of getting the public execution the Lord Regent wants, it'll be your head that rolls next. Ooh. Ooh.
Corvo's unconscious again. Though he's taken more punishment than the 2 men we brought in for interrogation. When he wakes, we'll start again. Having him sign the confession for her murder isn't critical, but it might be useful to us later. The assassination of an empress is not a trivial matter.
Interesting. Hello? Oh, I thought that was a guy. Okay. Gup. Bottle. Excerpt from a book on the esoteric practices of the Abbey. Once a child shows the proper inclination, he is marked. Overseers are assigned to study the subject surreptitiously in order to determine whether this inclination is supported by cosmological conditions and other signs ongoing throughout the year. At the end of the cycle, those befitting further testing are removed from their homes some hours before dawn and must begin the march to an outpost outside the city. There, the children undergo ritual preparation and evaluation until the last night of the month of rain. Is that April? When they make a pilgrimage to Whitecliff. During an elaborate ceremony, it is determined which of the children will become overseers and which must be put down. Crazy. Ah! Scared myself. Okay. Money! Okay. Anything else? No? No food? Someone forgot to leave me a bento box. Explosive. There was nobody here, so I'm gonna assume that there's still nobody here. And will be sorely mistaken. Eep.
Ackworth, you lazy slug. Did you patrol the yard?
Is that a light or something I need to touch? Nothing. It is nothing.
The personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
Eep. Oop.
Let me know if you want to take my patrol.
Shut up.
You saw nothing. Oh. I just had such a good point to shoot him. Hi, CJ! We're playing Dishonored today. Whoop.
The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the wall. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice.
Oh. Rah! Sure, you'll have my little head peeking out. Okay. Resume. Hi, Grace! Rats. Please tell me that the throwing is working. I keep looking and then missing it. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Rat. Okay. Nothing. It worked. Okay, good. Nothing around here? Crazy. You would think they would leave me a present or something. I guess they didn't leave me a bomb.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the
everything
event
has to be set
and
up
approved
today.
dignitaries only.
I can't wait to see this man. Not everyone did, but I really like the Empress.
Can I climb over? Oop, 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 oop. You see nothing. You see you. Oop. Ah.
Hey, you always amuse me.
Oh, there's multiple. Ah. You see nothing. Oh, 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 oh. You see nothing. You see nothing. Ah! Oh no! Eep. Eep. Okay. Yes. Y'all saw nothing. What? Oh. Haha. Good of them for giving me time to eat whole cans of sardines.
Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
Whale oil tax. Good for the city, good for us all. Interesting. They must really like whales around here. Oop, oop, oop. You saw nothing. Hee hee ho ho. I'm gonna run out of bullets. Ah, that's a wall. Is that not something I can read? Okay. Bullets. Use. Oh, that closes that door. Okay, yes. Close that door. Authorized employees only. I'm authorized, right? Whee! Okay, sewer entrance this way. The bomb system authorized, exactly. I'm going to lose myself in the sewers, just as I was told. No trespassing. It's my house, okay? It's my house and I'll do what I want to. Sewers, I probably built them. Probably not, but... Dunwall Water District, main drain. Go to sewers. Made it out alive. Da, 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 da. Oh, I can press A. I was waiting for it to be finished. Hello, sewers. Nobody's gonna be down here, right? Other than rats.
On his way out of the prison. I guess if you'll kill the Empress, you don't care about a few guards.
Shut up. Look at this stuff. Somebody's been down here.
Bottle Street gang.
I haven't been down here. I just got here. Corvo, if you're reading this, it means our plan worked and you've broken free from Cold Ridge. One of our contacts has hidden weapons for you somewhere deeper in the sewers. Grab the gear and find Samuel where these tunnels dump out into the river. He will bring it to us. A friend who you will meet soon.
Watch for booby traps. Could be some down here by the look of it.
Good. If we're lucky, one of them will get Corvo.
You're afraid
I'll
of him?
booby your trap.
Sir Conan. It's all merchants and whores down there.
He's like you. You never saw what he was like. I saw him fight 3-1 in the practice yard.
I hope it's me that finds him.
I hope it is too.
Hee hee ho ho. Heh heh. Heh heh. I hate those noises. Is this a light or a button? Oh, I can't push the big red button. Oh my god, they're gone. Oh, what a freaking massacre. Wee. Oh, I can't go loot their bodies. Poison. Rats are eating our babies. Lacqua Boulevard. You cannot kill the rat plague. I will kill the rat plague, guess you wait. Borough Street. Best way to kill the rat plague is to kill the rats. Ha! 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 Okay. What is here? Anything? Anything? I loot. Nothing. There is nothing here. I'm gonna go kill those rats. Rahaha. Are you telling me I have to get in the water? Crazy. Oh, and I'm swimming in it? Oh. I mean, I guess it is our life or sewer water. Hi, Positive! Amanda and I only had enough coin to buy half the elixir we needed. Even that's all gone now, and there's nothing to do but wait. We're very sick, and there's no place above to hide from the city watch. They're breaking into houses all over our district, so we'll stay here and share the last hours together. Our fire will keep the rats away, but they'll inherit the city. Damien. Oop. The rats. Empty bottle. Ah. Oh, hi, Damien. And Lover. Who I can't remember the name of. Surely there was a name. Just normal bottles. I'm assuming there's nobody around. And if there is, I just murder. Like this guy. Hi, No Name! We are playing Dishonored. Boom. Boom. Oh. Corpse is blocking the wheel. Boom. Boom. Okay. What that? That the stopper thingy? Okay. I keep thinking it's PlayStation buttons. Tins. I'm only gonna eat one because I only need one. Okay. Ah. Nobody, right? Well, that noise is it.
Headed to the flooded district? Yeah, but screw that. That's too far. I don't want to catch the plague, do you? No.
Doesn't the elixir prevent it?
Maybe.
Where are
Either way,
they?
let's just dump them down there. Let the rats eat them.
Oh, are they above there? Rah! Rah! Okay. Get up, jump. Oh. Eee. Ooh. First up. Okay. Okay. How's the game? Having fun with it? I am having a lot of fun with it. I've played it before, so I know that I like it. Did I get anything from up here? Yes. Okay, so do not jump down.
Aren't we supposed to load the bodies in the carts headed to the flooded district? Yeah, but screw that. That's too far. I don't want to catch the plague.
Wee.
No. Doesn't the elixir prevent it? Maybe. Either way, let's just dump them down there. Let the rats eat them.
Ooh. Eep, eep, eep. You can't get me when I'm on a box. Can I throw a distraction? Haha. And then you'll go. Yeah. What? Okay, I'll throw another one. You see that, right? Yeah. Yeah. Run. Run. Haha.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. The assassin Corvo, responsible for the murder of our fair Empress and the disappearance of Lady Emily, heir to the throne, has temporarily escaped state custody. Several brave officers of the state are dead by his hand. He is to be captured or killed at any cost.
Oh, that chain. Okay. I was like, where are they getting chained? I just ate a rat. Okay. So bear on a box is invincible. Noted. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. You're learning. No one will keep us from death. You cannot kill the rat plague. I want to know how they got those tags on. Those graffitis. Okay, keep going, I guess. And then okay. Rotten pear. No, thank you. Copper wire, however. Okay. Ooh, stuff over here. Bottle, I thought that was propane. Copper wire. Okay. I'm gonna go. Oh, I thought that was a person. Good to know. Haha. Teddy Broshi, I bought a Lego set. Crazy! What one? I love Lego. I want all the Lego sets. I've got a Stitch Lego set, and I've got a Hey Hey Lego set. I've built the Stitch. I haven't built the Hey Hey yet. I'm waiting for a special time. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Eat. Eat. Guaranteed to lift your spirit. Pierre's remedy. Known to stop sickness and improve the emotional energy of women. Great. The Hound Pits. Okay. Pyramid of Giza. Interesting. Not what I would have picked, but I'm glad that you're excited about it. Haha! You can't get me! I've played these games before! Haha. Greetings, Corvo, or should I say Lord Protector, as you were known before that title was wrongfully taken from you. We are servants of the Empire of the True Empress, a group of loyalists who want very much to meet you. Take these weapons, crafted for you of the finest materials in the Isles, and meet with our man Samuel near where these tunnels spill into the Rinhaven River. All haste and luck. We share a common purpose. Copy of the original Egyptian Legos. I was looking for the Japanese castle one they had. Sadly, was only able to find the pyramid. I wanted the castle or the cat, but I need Legos since I have no internet provider for a long while. Ooh. Ooh. What happened to your internet? Ooh. But yeah, the Japanese castle one and the cat, I want those both. I completely understand wanting those, but I'm so sorry that you weren't weren't able to get those. Haha! Better sword. Do you not have the ability to get your own router in your room? They cut it for no reason? Interesting. I'm so sorry. On the family other than parents putting it on me. Oy. Haha. Samuel, one sec. Hemlock essence. What that? Teddy, they stopped the entire internet provider. We have no Ethernet. I don't understand. Press B to slide while sprinting. Haha. Like, you can't, like, just get a second router. I've never done... I've never had to buy my own internet, so I don't know how it works. Router won't work. Oh. I'm so sorry. Because there's no cord to connect to the grid. Interesting. What is the purpose of taking it down? Like, if my parents took the internet off, then they would also be upset. So, because they're all about their computers and stuff. So I don't understand. What do you do without internet? There's no purpose. I'm so sorry. Can you, like... Well, even if you get, like, a hotspot or something, you still wouldn't be able to stream. Like... Let me know if I can do anything. I probably can't do anything, but let me know if I can help in any way. Jelly, in case you're too daft to remember, look to your whiskey for the answer. Whiskey. Got it? If you want your share, you'll sort it out. If not, I'll come back for it next month. So Teddy don't know how Throne works, but I tried to add to the phone, but it asked to deliver it to me. I thought it was something that was going to be... Yeah. I don't know how Throne works either. I don't know. I'm so sorry. I will look more into it later. It shouldn't be asking to deliver to you. It's fine for the other things. Okay, so it's only the phone one. Okay. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. I will look at it. And also thank you for considering adding to my throne. I really appreciate it. I only put, like, stream upgrade stuff on there. And then, just, like, an if you want to get me fun stuff. But I don't expect anybody to actually use it. I really appreciate, you looking at it. Get the phone working. I'll contribute. Yes. Yes. What was that? Was I looking at a monkey wrench or something? Okay, that's a bomb. Don't touch the bomb. Projectile launcher. Haha. Can I, like, now that I disarmed the... Can I get the wire? Ah! Hit me. Ah. Okay. Can I get the wire? No, but, like, can I loot you? Wee.
You won't get past me, sir. Do you know who we're hunting here? Don't try to take him out alone.
What if no one from the squad is around?
Then try to make a lot of noise when you die.
Potted whale meat.
Bastard.
Make a lot of noise when you die. Crazy.
Smells like a dead weeper in here.
Okay. Do I jump down? I don't see any way out. Okay. Wee.
They come here to die sometimes in the dark. Just slip into the water, don't come out.
Is it just this guy? Haha! I think I landed on him and then he went down. Well, this... Now that I have a crossbow gun, cross bolts, yeah, cross, because the normal bow is not a cross bow. Okay. So, now that I have this crossbow, does it make, like, less noise when I shoot people? Yes. Gonna lurk for now because it's late. Okay. Have the best night.
I'll flush you out.
Okay. Sorry, guys. My bad. Have a fun time. Thank you. I'm murdering rats. They will taste the steel of my blade. Okay. Carry. Did I loot everybody? I think I did. X11. Otherwise known as 12. Rats. Rats. Wonder if I get an achievement for murdering all the rats. Ah. Was there another rat I missed? Rah! Boop. Yump. Hello? I hear the wind. Does that mean I'm close to being out? Oh my gosh, there's a train above me?
Dunwall citizens, the assassin Corvo, responsible for the murder of our fair empress and the disappearance of Lady Emily, heir to the throne, has temporarily escaped state custody. Several brave officers of the state are dead by his hand. He is to be captured or killed at any cost.
Corvo, over here.
Hi!
Quickly, I'm a friend. I'm Sam.
Sup, my guy?
And I work for some good people who want very much to meet you. Well, they said you'd come out here. I can still hardly believe it. I'll take you to meet them. Just down the river from here.
Thank you. Let's go. Killed 16 hostiles. 6 dead bodies found. Overall chaos high. Yeah, maybe I remember this being a thing. Maybe I should stop killing people. Maybe I should stop killing people. I remember there being like different endings for how many people you kill. My bad. Coins found 600 out of 1,000? Crazy. There were so many that I missed, but I thought I did so good. My knee is doing things. I thought I did so good. Hound pits.
This is the Hound Pits pub. Closed for business. Half the district marked off as dead from the plague. We're right under the Lord Regent's nose, and he don't know a thing.
I wonder how that building is still standing. Ooh.
Of course, if anyone finds out what we're up to, the Watch will break in with swords drawn. And now that you've escaped, the Lord Regent's going to be tearing the city apart.
I will tear your city apart. Rah!
To meet Admiral Havelock and the rest of the Royalists. The Admiral's a man to be reckoned with. If anyone can help you find that missing girl, Lady Emily, and clear your name, he can.
Aha!
I expect they're hard at work in there. Best join them. They'll help you get whoever really killed the Empress.
I got an achievement for completing the intro missions, so we are officially out of the tutorial, I think. I'm going to be exploring. Is that still Samuel? Yes, that is still Samuel. I will come there in a second. Raw. What is around here? Haha! Hello, book. Excerpt from a book on the far continent Pandicissa. Pandicea. Pandicissa, I said. At the Academy of Natural Philosophy, they speak of the Pandician continent as a place of wonder, where all of life has entwined and blossomed across eons, producing a vibrant ecology unrivaled in the civilized world. The overseers from the Abbey of Everyman, by contrast, talk of horror and heresies, of cults of sub-men engaged in brutal, perverse rituals. The few who have traveled to the far continent and come back to the Isles, those who have actually touched the soil there, have returned with notes that describe vast deserts, deep jungles, and outlandish creatures that defy belief. Once in a generation, a great effort is mounted to build a colony there in hopes of this someday growing into a port city to rival Dunwall itself. But to date, these attempts have all ended in madness and failure. I'm madness. Map of Cape Teeth. Boats. Tivinian ore. She focused right now? I know focus. I'm not focusing. The Hound Pits. Scudder versus Blackie. Wager on the most vicious hounds in the city as they rend one another by jaw and fang. Come to the pub known for the best ales and the freshest blood ox stew. Ew. I don't like anything on that poster. Wee. Hello? Hello? Anyone home?
Attention all citizens. Curfew extends from sundown to sunrise unless you are otherwise authorized. Violators will be
I'm
subject to
authorized.
interrogation and detained when necessary.
With this gun.
Remember, the boldest measures are the safest.
I'm sure the Admiral was anxious to meet you. It wasn't easy getting you here.
Welcome to the Hound Pit Pub, sir.
Oh,
How may I
jeez.
help?
Hello, sir. I am Wallace, and this is Cecilia. We have been informed of your arrival and will do our best to stay out of your way while you conduct your business.
Yes. Lydia's a servant here as well.
Ooh! 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 I was trying to put away my weapons. I couldn't remember the button. Oh, jeez. Okay, Shatriel, thank you. I was pressing all the buttons to try to find the button to put my weapons away, because there is a button. I've been doing it. I just don't know what is that I've been doing. I was like, don't press the right trigger, don't press the right trigger. But the left trigger's my gun. Okay. My bad. My bad. I'll go get the things that I did find. Let's read that, pick up that. There's a coin there, and then there's ore over here, and then that's about it. And then I'll go talk to them now.
I expect they're hard at work in there. Best join them. They'll help you.
Welcome to the Hound Pit Pub, sir. How may I help?
Hello, sir. I am Wallace, and this is Cecilia.
Keeping
we have been
my
informed of your
dot
arrival and
in
will do our
between them.
best to stay out of your way while you conduct your business.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Lydia's a servant here as well.
Okay. Bye. Glad you're alive, sir. Ha! Door? No. No. Dunwell whiskey. 없어. 안녕하세요. 저는 제시입니다. 뭐. You know what? Might as well just go ahead and... Never mind. Go ahead and go talk to these people.
So it's starting at last, Admiral. That's our man. Even after 6 months of prison,
I said I would go talk to them, but I got distracted. How do I use a chain? Processed whale oil. Hello? That must go to the sewer. Ah! Chains are hard. Hello? Nook. Haha.
My furnishings have been installed at last with no small amount of complaining by that antiquated boatman. The others have no idea what it's like to suffer as I have. Speaking of which, Wallace, please breathe 2 bottles of Dunwall Red, never mind which, and fetch a clean glass. Well, I'll begin again tomorrow.
Interesting. Hello? Ah! Oh, hello.
Attention, citizens of Dunwall. The Old Port District has been added to the evacuation list. The Weeper Count.
Excerpt from a book of sea shanties sung by sailors. What will we do with the drunken whaler? What will we do with the drunken whaler? What will we do with the drunken whaler? Early in the morning, feed him to the hungry rats for dinner. I don't know. I don't know the rest of the tune, but feed him to the hungry rats for dinner. Way enough rises. Slice his throat with a rusty cleaver. Stuff him in a sack and throw him over. Okay.
Seas has increased. The Lord Regent has decreed that plague ordinances will remain in effect through the month of rain. Stay alert and stay loyal.
You could only be Corvo.
Yes.
I suppose you're practicing for your job. You're much younger than I expected.
No practice. Thank you. I appreciate that. Excerpt from the series of Overseer's Invocations by High Seer Abram Templeton. And I say to you, brothers, it is here that we make our stand as a righteous force against the growing darkness. It is here that we unite against the spirits of the unknown that would drag us screaming into the night, never to return to our homes, to our families. Together we will serve as a rod to those who would stray from the herd, for the foggy gray wastes of the outsider. We will burn a bright fire with our virtuous actions, so that others will not lose their way. And to those who choose to wander beyond the walls of our homes in far places, we will strike at them swiftly before they whisper to their neighbors, filling their hearts with strangeness and doubt. Great. Does that sound like Hitler? Only a little bit. Hello, outside world.
River traffic is forbidden from landing in the distillery district due to risk of infectious contact. Violators will be taken to the flooded district for treatment and rehabilitation.
No, thank you. Bubble, bubble. Bubble, bubble. Wait, did I see? Haha! Coins. Excerpt from a longer work of fiction. Finding my way by the feeble light of the dying fire, I saw her working. A large needle moved in her hand, following precise esoteric patterns, knots and loops of seamstress craft from ancient days. Beneath her needle, his body clenched and shuddered, shaking the wooden table. Okay! I thought we were working on, our needlepoint, not our sewing sutures. A morbid fascination pushed me closer until she turned her blank face towards me, resting the needle in his flesh. With a refined tone, she addressed me. So you are the lover, I presume. You too have been unfaithful, and it is now your turn to be mended. Anti-gay book? Excerpt from a theater play. Lord Nathan Bale, shaking with outrage. How dare you, sir? Clothed so in my very home, I should hand you over to the watch, depraved Tivian. Prince Kalisar, moving closer. That's a harsh welcome for royalty, my lord. Your daughter treated me with much more hospitality. Alas, she's gone out for the evening, leaving me all alone. Lord Nathan Bale, stammering, studying the younger man before him. What are you doing? Leave this house. Go back to your frozen wasteland, pale rascal. Prince Kalisar, smiling coyly, reaching out. No need for anger between us, Lord Bale. Is it so wrong for me to be here? As I've proven, I've developed an affinity for you and your family. Lord Nathan Bale, gasping. Oh my, Kalisar, your skin is so warm it burns. Interesting. This maid be reading some interesting stuff. A Gaffer's Tale Volume 2, excerpt from the Travel Journal of a Whaler in His Final Years, A Gaffer's Tale Volume 2, or A Gaffer's Final Passage. After more than a quarter of a century, I'm done with whaling, too broken to continue. I've seen all the corners of the isles and made more coin than most men see in a lifetime, but it's all gone. I've lived through an emperor and watched his daughter take the throne. Fair young empress she was, but slain so young. Everything beautiful comes to die. I've eaten in every port of the world, of the known world, and sailed in the loneliest waters you could imagine. I've seen the cliffs around Pandysia. Even the best of it doesn't give me an ounce of joy. The years come back across my dreams as a line of butchered bodies, long, sleek, and singing among the waves under the moonlight, only to be speared by ugly, weather-scarred men who'd knife each other for a good pair of boots. Each year I had less time to come home. My tongue forgot the language of small chatter, and those who lived in the cities thought me odd. My sister Nina hardly knew what to say to me during our visits. When she lost her business to the Lord Regent's crooked barrister, I was 100 miles east of Morley, gaff hand frozen from the sleet as we tracked the first bull whale we'd seen in months. I helped her as much as I could, but Nina died in the early days of the plague. None of it mattered. If I'm jaded and bitter, it's because this industry has taken away my dreams. This world has beaten me. Interesting. I like reading these things. I don't think I ever read them when I was a kid. I was too interested in the actual game.
Or care for a friend or family member who shows signs of blood on their face and chest area. The only way to help them is to bring them to the City Watch. They will be taken to the flooded district for treatment.
Interesting. Gaffer's Tale Volume 1. My sister Nina and I left Tivia together, saying goodbye to our aunt, the woman who had raised us since childhood, leaving behind our home city of Yarrow in the cold, but beautiful white landscapes we had always known. We boarded a ship for Dunwall. Our parents had left us with a sizable inheritance, and we spent half of this getting to the capital and establishing a small import shop dedicated to Tivian furs. Once I'd helped Nina establish the business, I was free to pursue my dream. Signing on with a whaling ship was the most exciting thing I'd ever done, and I saw it as a means to an end. Someday I would captain my own crew and eventually own a fleet of similar vessels. With tears in her eyes, Nina kissed me farewell, and I did not see her again for many months. As an apprentice to the gaffer, I got to see the tracking and killing of the great beasts up close. Nothing had ever fired my spirit so, as the winds and pounding waves racing after a wounded whale being pulled by a skein of cables ended in its thick flesh. I changed more in those first 7 months than I had in the previous 7 years. Whaling was beginning to put its mark on me, so that Nina barely recognized me when I returned, tanned and sinewy with muscle, weather creases already wrinkling the corners of my eyes, but she could see that I was filled with joy, having found my purpose. Cute. Admiralty in the fleet. While each of the isles has some form of naval fleet, none is more envied than that of Bristol, with its long proud history of great ships and the admirals who command them. Boys come of age in the cities of Bristol, hoping to someday captain a ship, and family dynasties are made by those captains who track down infamous pirates or crush seditious uprisings, as during the Morley insurrection. In times of war and peace, Bristol continues to innovate at sea. The ship designs of Anton Sokolov himself now represent the highest standard in the whaling trade, allowing crews to haul their kill up over deck and begin their butchery and processing, even as the ship returns to Dunwall. The crews can be seen working on their latest whale as the ship moves slowly up the Rynhaven River, coming to dock with one of the most powerful warehouse companies, such as Greaves Whaling House. Suspended in the rigging overheading and backlit by the setting sun, the silhouette of one of these creatures makes a moving sight as it cruises to its final resting place in the industrial heart of the capital city. That was boring.
Log entry 1-4. It seems we have moved to a new phase. Martin's improvisations have borne fruit. The former bodyguard has been freed and is en route to the staging location. With Pendleton's voting block and my military connections, all we've lacked is the ability to project lethal force in a controlled manner against a previously inaccessible... to the point, we need a man who can kill the bastards for us. Corvo is more than capable of that, I have no doubt. And... Attention Dunwall citizens.
Switch.
Be advised, the river crust infestation has spread downriver as far...
It has been days since our men were dispatched to stash weapons for Corvo in the old sewer. They have not returned, so I can only hope that they succeeded in getting the packages delivered. Piero spent considerable time and resources making those things. If I could find a way to mass produce them, the Dunwall Navy would secure its place as the dominant force on the globe. But back to Corvo. Can he actually break out of Coldridge? And if so, will he make his way here? I personally give him odds of 1 in 5.
The River Mountain Flooded District.
I read that already.
Approach or destroy a river crust. Any items recovered from doing so are considered state property.
Haha. Master room key. I can get in anywhere I want. Wah! Hello, sir. Oh, that's the guy I killed that one time. We're not gonna talk about that. What an interesting door that is. My mattress. Attic. Rah! What is up, matey? Coin. Holla. Trials of aptitude. Once a child shows the proper inclination... Oh, I've seen that. The Fugue Feast. An excerpt from a book on the celebrations and holidays. At the end of every year, after the last day of the month of songs... Would that be December? We begin the Fugue Feast. The new year has not started, and thus the time that flows is outside the calendar. A period of celebration and feasting begins, during which the people abandon the very practices that keep them whole and healthy over the year. Many leave their homes, euphoric with spirits or potent herbs. Some paint their faces or wear masks to conceal themselves as they pursue their passions without reservation. When the right cosmological signs are observed and it's time for the calendar to begin anew, the sitting high overseer calls for the hymn of atonement, and the fugue fest ends. Families return to their homes, wives to their husbands, enemies put down their weapons, and fires are extinguished. No complaint is given for those who have wronged others, deviated from ancient codes, or discarded oaths, for this time during the astrological alignment does not exist and is not recorded. The following day starts the new year, marked on the first day of the month of Earth, as has always been. First day of the month of Earth? Is that January? I need a calendar. Pretty! Call to the Spheres, Volume 1. Excerpt from a work of fiction, early chapters. My stomach twisted as the engines of the odd vessel roared louder. It was the creation of Orkido, the third prefect from the Academy of Natural Philosophy. He was exhilarated, savoring each of the small craft's undulations. Orkido pulled a lever, and a great gout of smoke surrounded us. The smell of burning whale oil grew unbearable as the machine propelled itself upward. I was too afraid to look through the window, which suddenly didn't feel thick enough. As if knowing my thoughts, Overseer Bryn looked at me and smiled. Recite some of the litany, my pupil. It will protect your heart from the turpitude of the void on our way to the outer spheres. Interesting. Rah. Balcony. I love that even the fiction is within the world, you know? Ties everything together. I'm almost done with exploring. Do not you worry. Wee. Princess, hi! Going from a life of crime to a life of crime. I am, yes. Corvo's chambers. Hey, I found my bedroom before they could.
The Admiral served in the Navy under the Empress. But something happened with the Lord Regent that drove the Admiral out. If I understand it right.
I really need to clean up the place. My quarters suck.
Attention all citizens. Lady Emily Caldwell was abducted 6 months ago during her mother's terrible
Okay,
murder.
it's been 6 months.
Anyone with information leading to the location or return of the daughter of our beloved late Empress is required to speak to the City Watch at once.
Okay. Okay. I think I'm finally ready to go downstairs and talk to them like I was trying to do half an hour ago. Move out of the way. Can I save? Just in case I accidentally shoot someone again. Hello, boys. What is up? Anyone got some fresh coins?
Later, Lord
No.
Pendleton. The man of the hour is here.
Hello.
I'm Admiral Havelock, a true servant of the Empire, like you. Until the Lord Regent purged those of us who wouldn't recognize his claim on the throne.
And I'm Lord Trevor Pendleton. I represent the nobility in our little group. But we all act as equals here at the Hound Pits pub.
This is a momentous occasion, Corvo. I'm going to come out with it. We've been building a coalition of loyalists, aimed at ending the Lord Regent's tyranny and restoring the throne.
At risk of execution, we're committed to finding young Lady Emily and seeing her crowned as Empress.
We've got big plans, but we can't do any of it without you. We need your skills, your ability in a fight, and in helping us, we're going to help you destroy the men who murdered the Empress.
Let's go.
You must be exhausted. We can discuss this further after you've recovered. But before you retire, you should introduce yourself to Piero. He's challenging at times, but his industrious mind buys him that right.
Pog.
Yes.
Okay.
Piero's as much an artist as a technician. He's going to be crafting the gear you'll need. Go talk to him and then get some sleep. We can talk more when you've rested.
Will do. Will do. I just, you know, need to steal everything you got before I go. 'Tis what a bodyguard must do. Okay. What's up, my guy?
Crafting your weapons and gear, all custom work. For you, I will create the tools of a master assassin.
Yay!
No! This cannot happen now. The tank of whale oil is running. Will you get a new tank from upstairs, please, while I hold this in place? Be careful. The oil's unstable. When it explodes, there is a terrible mess.
Sokolov technology in the new age. Recent book detailing Sokolov's machines. One of the advantages of Sokolov's technologies is that they share the same magnetic socket for the tanks of processed whale oil they use as fuel. When a tank is exhausted, another can be plugged into place with ease, and the process is simple enough that any common workman or even the lower guardsmen of the City Watch can handle the task. This applies to the arc pylon and the wall of light security systems, as well as the powered carriages used for transport by those few who are wealthy enough to afford them. The only obvious downside of Sokolov's designs is the volatility of the tanks themselves. A few incidents have occurred, resulting in damage to property or bodily harm whenever one of the tanks has exploded. Rest in peace, my man. I will make sure not to explode them after I loot your place. Oy. I want to read everything, but at this point, I'm a little tired of reading. Series of newspaper articles from prominent natural philosophers by Piero Joplin. Ow! Oh, my knee is broken. It is through no fault of my own that the average citizen has expressed a preference for Sokolov's elixir over my own formula, sold as Piero's remedy, a name I did not choose, if you must know the truth. The public has spoken its usual message of idiocy, spending their coin as a means of selecting Sokolov's formula over mine, which I believe to be equal, if not superior. Much has been made over the popularity of these concoctions as a means of resisting this remarkable new plague. I say remarkable because this strain works with an efficiency we have not seen in the history of the Empire. This plague, now making its way through the city of Dunwall, is unrivaled in its effectiveness. I've studied it within the blood of those so afflicted, and it's nearly perfect, elegant, in fact. And while it's true that Pierre's remedy and Sokolov's elixir are both known to protect the body against the plague equally, my own has properties, not fully understood, which relate to the mind itself and the spirit, and it is in this way that my formula wins out. Here is where one should pay attention to this contest. For you see, Sokolov's elixir, with its emphasis on the brute animal body, is a crass goo better suited for livestock. The subtle and secret variants in the key ingredients making up Piero's remedy ensure that it works on the higher functions that separate humankind from the mindless blue-jawed hagfish swimming in the Rinhaven River. Crazy. Pierre's request is denied. Piero, no, I will not sign off on these purchases. A bag of powdered crystal, Tivian ore? What's wrong with the metals in crystal? King Sparrow feathers? If you need feathers, sacrifice your own pillow. Maybe at the academy, everything you needed was paid for by tariff and handed out willy-nilly, but this is my bar, or what's left of it. We're operating on a budget. We're running low on oil, food, elixir, building materials, and everything else. So you've got to slow down. While I'm footing the bill, I will not approve your purchases unless they're absolutely required. No more copper wire or special herbs. If you need those things, go out and scavenge them. Half the city is in ruins, so no one is going to miss any of the odd crap you seem to need. Admiral Havelock. Tin. Medicinal herbs. Haha. Interesting. Nothing? Oop. Did I hit that? Dead counter responsibilities. Commissioned by the Lord Regent in the face of growing plague crisis, the dead counter is a position that will only be given to officers, usually of junior to middle grades, in most matters of edict or curfew enforcement. These officers will defer to the acting officer on duty. However, any dead counter will have command in situations related to the plague and the handling of the dead, including those with late-stage plague symptoms called weepers in common parlance. Starting in the month of rain, interested officers may apply for the test, and if accepted, for the 2-week training tour. Pay will be administered in coin and rations of elixir at 1 and 1.5 normal pay grade. I'll read some of these later.
The Academy teaches that absurd idea that the energy in whale oil arises from the need to maintain life functions at extreme ocean depths. The pressure and the cold are too much to endure without it. I speculate that a human being might, by a process of adaptation, produce high-energy humors in the body. I could build a tank that would slowly increase pressure on a subject over a long period of time and then observe them for years if need be to see if the formulation of energetic substances develop. Surely the Empress would be able to furnish me with facilities
subject to the necessary legal amnesty.
Sorry, I put my desk on standing because my knee's broken. Did I really break that?
Perfect. Thank you, Cole.
No.
See? The assassin's mask. You're a wanted man, so everyone in the city knows your face, but this mask will mean terror to them. If you just hold still, the fit must be precise. There.
Rah!
Can you see normally? Snap lens out of alignment. There. Better now?
He's got really small glasses.
Upgrades for your gear, weapons, munitions. But our situation here is desperate. Scavenge the city for valuables and I will resell them on the black market. That should give us the money to craft the things you need. Tell me what I can make for you.
Ooh. Can I buy things? Crossbow bolt, sleep bolt, bullet, spring razor. Trap that can be placed on nearly any surface. Grenades and rewire tool. Allow you to rewire circuitry and turn security systems to your advantage. Consumed on usage. Ooh. Ooh. Can I get more sleep bolts? Why are you yelling at me? Rah!
You must be exhausted. I advise that you get some sleep. Your life will get even more difficult soon. You should rest.
I did stretch. I stood up. That is my stretch. Yes, I shall go to sleep.
Sleep well.
Stretch more. Okay. There you go. My arm went over my head. Okay. Golden Cat. Finest ladies in all the aisles. That's me! They really bricked up my room while I was sleeping. Glad I looked over there before. Oh! So, yeah, this is not supposed to happen. Hello?
Hello, Corvo.
Hi.
Your life has taken a turn, has it not?
Only a little bit.
The Empress is dead. Her precious daughter Emily is lost somewhere in the city, and you will play a pivotal role in the days to come. For this, I have chosen you and drawn you into the void. I am the outsider, and this is my mark. There are forces in the world and beyond the world. Great forces that men call magic. And now, these forces will serve your will. Use this newfound power. My gift to you. Come find me.
Okay. Press LT to execute a fast and stealthy forward dash through the world. You can also use it to move upward, but the distance is reduced. Aiming at ledges will allow you to blink forward and climb up. Hold LT to target your destination with precision. Blue sphere indicates that you should reach your destination. Okay. Blue arrow. Yeah. Okay. So, like, boom. Okay. And it takes mana. Hello? You cannot save her. You cannot save her. Well, that's the Empress. Emily's letter. Corvo, I'm very sad. They say that you're dead like Mother, but I'm gonna put this note in a bottle and throw it into the river because I do not believe them. Living here is very strange. I do not like it, so please come for me if you can. Ooh. Ooh. I hate that for you. I'm coming. Do not you worry. Haha. Hello. Oh. He's throwing things. Boom. What are these things? Guess that's a lantern. Meow. Spiral staircase. Boop. Boop. Boop.
In the days that follow, your trials will be great, Corvo. Seek the ancient runes bearing my mark in the lonely places of your world, and at shrines raised in my name.
Okay.
These runes will grant you powers beyond those of other men. To help you find these runes, I give you this, the heart of a living thing, molded by my hands. With this heart, you will hear many secrets, and it will guide you toward my runes, no matter how they may be hidden. Listen to the heart now, and find another rune.
On it. Press. Ah. Equipping the heart in your left hand helps you locate bone charms or runes even through walls. Heart beats and lights up when you are facing a bone charm or rune, and it beats faster as you get closer. Heart will whisper secrets if you press LT while targeting a person or location.
This place is the end of all things, and the beginning.
Rah!
All of time is meaningless here. Neither seconds, nor centuries.
Rude.
Someday this place will devour all the lights in the sky.
Boom. Okay. Wonder whose heart this is. Is it mine? I hope I didn't rip my heart out of my chest. Oh, somebody get your lantern. It's floating away. I want to jump down, but I want to jump down after I've gone this way. Huh.
The one who walks here is all things. Cradle songs of comfort and bones gnawed by teeth.
Can't get there. Okay. Yump. This place is so cool. Oh my gosh, Chandelure. My favorite Pokemon.
This is the place from which those who dabble in the black arts draw their power. And this place is their doom.
I'm getting closer. Just. Yum. Boom. 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 This place looks cool. Rude. What'd it do? Once you've collected some runes, open the journal and go to the power selection to exchange them for power. Ooh. Runes can be collected and used to acquire supernatural powers. Ooh, dark vision. See in the dark and see living beings through walls. Ooh. Control of animals. Been time for a short duration. A swarm of rats. Health is increased. I think I want dark vision. Yes. Press LT to see in the dark and reveal beings through solid walls. You can also see the fields of view as well as visual representation of the sounds you make. Level 2 shows you important items through walls like security devices, weapons, ammo, coins, keys, or traps. Okay.
How you use what I have given you falls upon you, as it has to the others before you.
Oh.
Now I return you to your world, but know that I will be watching with great interest.
Okay. Bye-bye. What this? Fish? Mystical whale artifact. Bone charm. Bone charms provide small supernatural benefits. Locate them by listening for the song they emit. By default, you can activate up to 3 bone charms at once in the bone charms section of the journal. Good night, CJ. Thank you for hanging out. Journal of Granny Rags. Excerpt from the ramblings of a street denizen. Of course I'll tell you, dearie. I won't keep any secrets from you in the end. All the dreary days of my life are like windows of a house. From the kitchen, I can see out into the garden where the leaves and stalks are brown and bug-eaten. You can see a little lump of dirt where something was wrapped in a blanket and laid to rest among the rows of twisting vines. The front room looks out into the street where the neighbors are all setting fire to their homes, barricading themselves inside. Warm and snug, dearie. Don't forget about the bedroom either. It sees into a dreary alley where hooligans are playing a game with an old man. The first 2 are hitting him with sticks, and the girl with them is kicking at his dry old ribs, so to have those bones to boil them in a pot. No one lives in my house anymore, dearie. No one you'd want to meet. When I lived there with my husband, we were fine people. Vera Moray, people would say. Your house is as grand as Boyle Manor. Better even. Your dinners are lavish and your parties are the best. When that young Sokolov came to paint my portrait, I was nearly still in my prime. Radiant, he said, and he was just barely a man, so young, painting all the best people across the land. Everyone wanted a portrait by his hand, all my friends. I was the only one, dearie, wet with his paint glistening on the canvas for a pretty coin. But it wasn't all parties and paintings. My husband and I weren't always at home, no. We traveled together, he and I, to the far ends of the isle, beyond even all the way to the red cliffs of Pandysia, to dig in the rock and crawl through the caves, holding up candles and squinting at the walls. Many precious things we came upon, but none so precious as the boy with the black eyes, dearie. All those marks and bones, carved so deep and polished so bright. I brought the old bones home, hid them from my dear husband. Then I learned to boil them and carve them myself. They made such good presents, dearie, the little mute boy took them home. He loved them so. All the time he came back with new bones for me, holding them up so I could see it in his eyes, even though his tongue was still. Granny, his eyes would say to me, carve these bones for me, make me another present. And he went so far, all the way to Dunwall Tower, the royal headsman himself now, my little mute boy and his shiny sword. Better bones were what I needed, you see, better bones to carve and polish, scrape and gleam. My dear old husband was always tired. I made him soup, and then he was sick. Better bones was all, for my little mute boy, carved in the name of the one with black eyes. And after my husband was gone, given away as birthday gifts, I didn't want to live there anymore. So now I'm old and don't have many to give my presents to. It's sifting through the garbage for Granny Rags, and feeding the little birdies that gather at my feet. No one wants to have tea, dearie, especially those rude louts on Bottle Street. Slackjaw and his boys, always meddling with an old woman just trying to make her way. In the end, we'll be together with him, you and me in the dreary night with the stars above and below, and always the one with the black eyes, dearie. Interesting. No clue what that's supposed to mean. Mystical wolfhound artifact. So many. I didn't want early life and criminal report. Slackjaw. You want the chain whack on Slackjaw? Well, he was like when he was young before he got his name. Oh, he's a cool head now, but it weren't always like that in the days before he was boss of the Bottle Street gang. Time was young Slackjaw wasn't such a reasonable man. Like most of us, he grew up on the streets, running with a pack of ragamuffins and avoiding the law pension whenever he needed. Dark-haired and dark-eyed, smoking a pipe by the age of 10. For them born into the brothels or coming from the orphanages, it was either the gangs or working with the mudlarks, and no one wants that. Some got pressed into the Navy or put down in the mines run by the Pendleton or Boyle families. As hard as it was on the streets, as hungry as we all got, at least we was free. By the time we weren't little-uns anymore, Slackjaw was one to watch, usually calling the shots when we took down a farmer's cart or sidewalk street vendor. He'd come up with the plan, give everyone some part to play, and decide on the split. Most of us just went along, 'cause we learned fast that we made out better like that. More food, more coins, plus none of us wanted to deal with Slackjaw when he was in a rage. He worked on a couple of big jobs with Black Sally across town, and that was enough to get the attention of the other bosses. He wasn't just a street kid anymore. Now he was an up-and-comer, which meant trouble. Another guy who fancied himself as such was Mike the Fish, who was working his way up running the protection racket among the factory women. One fine evening, we're all taken in a bawdy show in the theater house. Mike the Fish and his lot are there in the cheap seats too, just down the aisle from us. Mike gets a wild idea. He wasn't big on planning and throws a heavy ceramic spittoon at Slackjaw, hits him square in the face and breaks his jaw. We look to see if there's gonna be a blood brawl, but Slackjaw just points at the door and we all leave, with Mike laughing at our backs. Waking up the next day without telling us why, Slackjaw motions for us all to follow. He still can't say a word, so we just come along. We stop at the docks and Slackjaw actually pays coin for it, a heavy chain covered in hooks. It's for fishing in the deep, something you'd attach to a long line off the side of a ship. It's about 4 feet, made of thick links, and there are sharp hooks coming off of it at different angles. Slackjaw's got that thing wrapped around his left arm, dangling at his side. Not sure how he knew where Mike the Fish was staying, but when we reach his girl's house, Slackjaw throws a bottle through the window just like that. It's almost noon. There's a bunch of screaming inside, and Mike pokes his head out, looking wide-eyed and baffled. When he sees Slackjaw out in the street, a look comes over his face that still gives me the willies. Pure murder. Mike comes out the side door, bellowing like a blood ox holding a cleaver, heading straight for Slackjaw. When they come together in the street, Slackjaw spins and the shark hooks bite deep into Mike's arm and shoulder. He screams, but Slackjaw holds onto the chain. He's standing there with his broken jaw clenched tight, with the chain wrapped around his left arm, hooks sunk into Mike the fish, just knifing him as fast as he can. Mike couldn't fight very well, hooks like that, and using his left hand, but he was a big guy, and it took a lot of stabbing before he went to his knees. Everyone was cheering at first, but then we all went quiet. It just kept going and going until finally it was just Mike the fish blubbering, crying like a baby, and the sound of Slackjaw's knife. When it was over, and here's the brilliant part, Slackjaw took out a note and stuck to Mike's face with a nail. It just said, "If you want a job, come to Bottle Street." Slackjaw didn't talk right for a couple of months, but word spread fast. By the end of the year, once we had a sizable gang going, he sent out letters to other bosses telling them that he was running a brand new crew over on Bottle Street. Most of them laughed or beat up the guys who delivered the letters. Green-eyed Trish even came back missing a thumb, but apparently Slackjaw was expecting that kind of reaction and had a backup plan. A week later, 4 of the bosses were dead. It seemed like a series of unfortunate events, but everyone knew better. One shot dead by the watch while standing in the middle of a meat market, another slipping and falling into the water, out cold. One of the older bosses found in his bed with his belly open wide and a Tivian pear stuffed into his mouth. Still not sure what that meant. And Sheila Barnsworth was found bubbling in a cauldron of hot wax. Slackjaw sent out another set of letters, offers to the underbosses, telling them they'd be treated fair as peers. He even sent Green-Eyed Trish with one of the letters. All the underbosses accepted. After spilling the guts of his main competition, Slackjaw went in for stabilizing his business real neat-like, calling in favors, smoothing things over, even giving everyone a little bit of coin or drink as a bonus, showing what he could be like as a boss. So everything got quiet, which always makes the boys of the City Watch nervous, of course. Word went out among the Royal Spymaster's snitches, the responsible citizens group they called themselves, telling everyone working in a shop or sweeping off the front steps of their homes to keep watchful eyes for Slackjaw and its men, trying to suss out what they were up to and what had just happened. But Slackjaw ain't stupid. He greased a few palms along the shopkeepers in the watch, too, telling them that he was in town to stay and that things would be run properly from now on, without so much blood. He was finally a real boss, ready to settle into the business of moving whiskey, running the hound fights, and offering up the ladies and gentlemen of the night if you take my meaning. Then the plague came. At first, it seemed like a good thing. A few people got sick, and everyone wanted to buy those potions from Sokolov or Piero. Health elixir or spiritual remedy, they call them. Slackjaw told me he saw an opportunity. We already had an old whiskey factory with a still where we could water the stuff down and sell it discounted. Doing the same with Sokolov's elixir was a smart plan. Pretty soon everybody in the slums was sick and business was good, but after a while there were so many people down with plague that everyone got scared. Everybody started acting real nasty and everything fell apart. When people can't work, they don't have the coin for elixir, watered down or pure. When the Empress died, it seemed like Dunwell would slide into the void. Spymaster Burroughs took over, and the Watch started using all that new Sokolov technology. Watchtowers, tall boys, and them are arc pylons. They put up a wall of light across Clavering Boulevard and cracked down hard, but Slackjaw surprised us again. Instead of leaving town on a boat bound for Morley or one of the other isles, he stayed and kept it all together. We get as much elixir to fight off the plague as the City Watch, with their taxes and rations, and that's kept us alive so far. Crowley, Bottle Street Gang. That was a fun read. I can go this way. What this way?
Attention Dunwall citizens. Do not attempt to house or care for family member who shows signs of blood on their face and chest area. The only way to help them is to bring them to the city wall. They will be taken to the flooded
Kind of
district
gross if you
for
ask me. Fair. What is he saying when he does that? Like, I've never known. So many bone charms. More reading. For over a year now, I have lived away from the Abbey without the company of my overseer brethren or the guidance of the blind sisters of the oracular order. Days have passed with me sleeping in the dens of cut purses, murderers and worse, and the nights have seen me prowling through the worst alleys and wretched corners of Dunwall. I've taken my meals with killers. At times I have ventured beyond the city walls, meeting in forgotten graveyards and the outlying ruins frequented by those of ill means. My beard has grown long, and I wear the weathered clothing and bits of boiled leather favored by the Bottle Street and Hatter gangs, and by those rough men and women who make their knife trading or trade knifing others in return for coin. My hands have run red with blood, it's true, but I have selected my targets with care, choosing among those criminals and heretics who were not fit to live, executing them justly, and using their deaths as a means of building my reputation. So for this trick has allowed me to make my name among my murderous colleagues without taking the lives of the innocent. My goal is singular. I must impress the assassin named Dodd in order to get close to him. Of all the practitioners of black magic, we have tracked none concern the Abbey as much as Dodd. It is said that his mother was a witch from one of the archipelagos off the Pandician coast, taken captive by pirates venturing far from the Isles. According the legend, by the time the ship returned, the captain was dead and the witch controlled the crew, with Dodd still a shadow in her belly. The earliest stories tell of a gang killer without mercy, moving among the shopkeepers and city watch officers of Dunwall like a reaper through the wheat. Then a period of silence followed. Years we now believe he spent traveling the Isles, studying anatomy and the occult in the great halls of learning and in hidden basements frequented by fellow dabblers in the forbidden arts. Dodd is even guys, my reading skills have gone out the window. Dodd is even purported to have spent a winter in the Academy of Natural Philosophy, and for a time before a schism developed, he counted the Bridgemore witches among his allies. All the while, he honed his craft, and it is during this time that we believe he began to consort with the outsider. New reports emerged of a dusky-skinned assassin paid by the elite to eliminate their rivals in Dunwall and in the other major cities across the Isles. Those who saw him and lived numbered in the handful, but all of them reported something strange. He appeared and vanished like smoke. From a nearby rooftop, he gestured, and a noble woman stumbled from her balcony, falling to her doom on the cobblestones below. Most recently, as this threat of plague has risen in Dunwall, Dodd has been seen leading a gang of men in dark leather, dressed as factory whalers in their vapor masks. Glum, hi! How you doing? We're playing Dishonored, and I'm very bad at reading right now, because there's so many different books. Like, I want to read all of them, but, like, man, so many different books. They seem loyal beyond comprehension for one so unworthy, leading me to wonder if some of his magic is dedicated to lulling their minds, enslaving them. Only a month ago, one young girl claims to have come upon a strange scene. Carrying a bottle of milk home to her crippled brother, she was taking a shortcut through the Taylor's district in a narrow street. She passed beneath a window and heard unusual sounds from within. Pushing out aside the ratty curtain, the girl saw into an abandoned apartment used by miscreants for gambling and trading hobber weed. An occult shrine had been erected against the far wall, which she recognized from the teachings given by her local overseer. A man she described as resembling Dodd was kneeling before the shrine, muttering to an unseen spirit as if in argument. He took a carving made of pale bone from the altar before him, and the lights all went out in a gush of unclean wind. Quiet as a field mouse, she slipped away, running until she reached her home. There can be no doubt Dodd is an agent of the outsider and must die, for there is no limit to the evil this man might do. This is my solemn oath and the great purpose of my life. Until Dodd is dead and his corruption has been purged from the world, I will continue to move among the depraved, winding my way toward him. I will not drop my guise or don my overseer's mask again until Dodd breathes no more. Interesting. More bone charms. More. If it's here later, I'll read it later. I can't read anymore. My reading skills have gone out the window. Okay. What do I do with my bone charms? Haha. Bone charms. Breathe capacity and water increased slightly. Moderate keyhole peeping magnification. Breaking glass sound is moderately reduced. Swim speed increased slightly. Enemies miss more often with arrows and bolts. Drop assassination gives you a bit of health. Damage from explosions reduced slightly. When sword versus sword contests more frequently. Ooh, that one. Shot whiskey bottles explode with greater intensity. Power effects slightly improved. That one. White rats can be consumed for mana. White rats won't attack you. Let me get both of those. Let me get keyholes and arrows. And blast resistant. Okay. Save. Yes. Anything else that I can grab before I go? That looks like an enemy. He looks like he's got weird posture and doing weird things. But he doesn't have a red on. Oh no, it's probably just the workshop guy. He's just gaming. Bad posture because he's just gaming. Did anything new show up in the store? Nothing new. Okay. So it was only my room that new things showed up in. Maybe. Possibly. That is just reinforced panel. Hello, friends.
If you like, but he won't use it.
Why?
He can't sleep in regular beds anymore, or that's what he says. Says he was in the Navy too long. Can you believe it?
Oh.
That pile of wood out there? It's a hovel he built from an old rowboat. Where does Admiral Havelock find these people, I wonder? I had a sailor for a boyfriend once. He thought he'd strike gold digging in the Pandician cliffs. They found his ship drifting empty.
Oh, okay.
Good day, Master Corvo.
Good day. Ba, 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 ba.
Well, let's get down to it. First
Hello.
off, I know that assassination is dark business, but sometimes good men have to do bad things to make the world right. Our purpose is clear. We want to restore Her Majesty's line by finding and putting Emily Kaldwin on the throne. To those ends, we'll hide, act in shadow, take them apart, piece by piece.
Aye, aye.
Tonight, High Overseer Campbell dies by your hand. It won't be easy. He's protected by his overseers, an army of religious zealots. But if anyone can do it, you can. Your exploits are legendary. Campbell carries a private journal. Once you've eliminated him, get the journal, because we think it contains Emily's location. Recovering her is obviously critical, assuming she's alive.
She better be.
Remember our cause and strike true. We're counting on you.
Okay.
Another thing. Campbell is holding a former overseer by the name of Martin. He's one of us, and if you manage to find him, give him whatever help you can. He's a master strategist, and he got caught working for our cause. It'd be good to have him back here at the House.
Okay. Stream dad isn't me. Oh. Hello? It looks fine to me. Hello? Stream is not dead? Okay. Is buffering for me? Okay, good. Well, not good that it was buffering. Good that you're not dying anymore.
Oh. Corvo. Hello. I'm Callista. I work here for Admiral Havelock. I'm sorry to intrude on your business, but this is important. I suspect you're going to kill the High Overseer. That wretched man.
Yes.
There's really no reason for you to listen to me. But my uncle, Jeff Kernow, still serves as captain in the City Watch. But he's a good man, and my only family. The chatter in servant circles is that Campbell just took delivery of an exotic poison. And I think I know why. My uncle's not corruptible like the rest of them. Campbell is going to poison my uncle. Do you think you could protect him? You used to do that, right? Before you had your current profession. Before you became an assassin.
I will do my best. Hello, sir?
I overheard the Admiral at breakfast, talking about the Overseers. That's all I heard. And I think it's better if I don't know too much about what you people are doing.
I wanted to shop for a minute right before I left, but it seems like I gotta leave. Okay. Let's do this! Hello.
Just wondering, sir, if you thought about perhaps seeing Piero before venturing into the Overseer's nest. I'd recommend going with the best gear you can get together.
I was looking for him. Is he upstairs? Oh, he is. I must have missed him.
What can I do for you?
Upgrades. Upgrades. Crossbow. Sleep dart sedative effect is immediate even in combat. Ooh. How much coins do I got? Yes. Purchase. Makes the sword more effective when locking blades and pushing against an enemy. Allows you to magnify your view. Press right to zoom. Bulk capacity. I guess I'll purchase bone charm capacity as well. And mask optics. I'm gonna try only to use my crossbow with the sleep darts so that I don't, like, kill people. Crossbow accuracy. Crossbow range. Crossbow reload. Okay. And I'm broke. Yes, yes, yes. Haha. I see you. I can zoom now. Okay. Now I want to save game. You don't want to kill people? Are you an assassin? Well, when I was little and I played this game, I killed everyone. But that was before my sister started playing, and then she started making fun of me because I was killing everybody. She and another person that we played with. I have a lot of trauma from that. And so I want to prove that I'm not a murderer like they want to say that I am. And also, you can get like a bad ending if you straight up murder everybody. And Emily, isn't that her name? The kid that you're trying to save will hate you and stuff. And like, I don't want a child to hate me, so yeah. Anyways.
Ready to go? Just give the signal.
Yes. Let us go. Oh. Oh. Did I not have that on before? How was I zooming? Okay. How do I switch bolts in my crossbow?
It'll be a rough trip. Used to be to go straight up Clavering Boulevard, but now it's not so easy. Half the city's dead of the plague. The other half's fighting over what's left. City Watch still holds the bigger streets, and they've set up those wall of light checkpoints. A man walks through one of those, and he ends up burned to a crisp. Everything not controlled by the City Watch is gang territory.
I read.
And there are the real odd birds living on the fringes like that Granny Rags. They say she's nuts.
Yes.
I don't know which is worse. Just take your pick.
Pity you don't have a hydrate redeem. Well, that wouldn't help you. And also, no, because then people would be like, drink water, blah, blah, blah. So, I'm eating your skewer. Blah, 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 blah. And there's water in the house.
But easy, damn it. Keep him in the boat. The canal's got enough shit in it as it is. Hey! What is it?
I think that last one was moving, Phil.
What?
Yeah, the little one.
Not possible. I inspected them myself. Keep working.
Ah! Ah! Oh! Oh! So...
You made someone a widow, damn you.
I got confused. I got lost. Oh, buddy. Okay. I'm stealing your rat skewer. No, but like... How do... Sleep darts, yes. 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 Is this the sleep darts? No. Can I, like, make this the... Haha! And... Dark vision. And then... Okay. Hee hee ho ho. Let me save now that I got that. Okay. Dragonflies!
Let's go. It's nearly midnight. But easy, damn it. Keep them in the boat. Canal's got enough shit in it as it is. Good.
What this? Dearest Gwyn, the city's gonna burn. I've sold everything, so there's nothing here for me now except you. I'll wait for you where the Cleavering Boulevard crumbles into the river, where we used to meet. We'll take the money I've made and bribe our way onto a passing whale ship. I won't leave without you, and if you won't come, I'd rather be rat food. Love, Arthur. I don't think she came.
What is it?
I think that last one was moving.
What?
Yeah, the little one.
Not possible. I inspected them myself. Keep
Call out to each other if you spot him.
Hee hee ho ho. I'm gonna run out of bolts though. Ah! Water acquired. Good, good, good. But yeah, that's like 4 bolts that I've already used out of 10. So I gotta be careful about that. They're like 300 a piece or something. No, I think more like 30 a piece, but still. Expensive.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. John Clavering Boulevard has been designated a restricted travel area. Any citizens are liable to search or imprisonment at the discretion of the City Watch.
Oh, fuck! Disgusting!
That's not what I meant to do. I was trying to No! Stop it! I'm losing all my bolts. Oh, where'd it go? I just, how do I knock her out? How do I knock them out? I've never done that before. I was trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out the right button.
Dunwall citizens, please clear the area when a motorized carriage or stilt walker approaches on state business. Be advised that such vehicles will not slow or stop.
I want her just moderately knocked out, you know? I don't know, man. Okay.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. This is a special announcement from our Honorable Lord Regent.
Men like you,
This
walking the
is the
streets
Lord
with weapons?
Regent
We
speaking.
don't need that.
It is with regret that I announce that my term as Lord Regent has been extended through the month of harvest and potentially beyond. In addition, in this continuing crisis, the overseers of the Abbey of the Everyman remain in service to the state and are empowered to enforce order whenever and wherever necessary. We owe our thanks to High Overseer Campbell for the generous loan of
What
their
is happening?
services.
Nothing after all.
Okay. Is death a sickness? No. They're talking about the plague. He's not coming down here, right? No. Oi, oi. Ooh. So, how do I knock people out? I'm not getting the memo. Disable security devices. Okay. Sergeant Hayburn, at the Wall of Light all the Wall of Light components have been delivered to your station. I expect it to be functional before midnight. You've also been provided with several spare whale oil tanks should the need arise. Last, it's come to my attention that various watchmen continue the adolescent practice known as rat burning. Remember, whale oil is not cheap. Please keep your men under control. Okay. You can get past this wall of light in a number of ways. Disable it by removing the whale oil tank. Climb up the crates to the right and use the roof. Find another path by following the streets to the right. Possess a rat and use a small tunnel to the left. Okay. Probably using the whale oil would alert people, so I'm not going to. Because I'm a sneaky... I'm a sneaky assassin, you know? I'm the sneakiest assassin there is.
I can feel a great age ending.
Okay. I want to loot the bodies that I put to sleep before. They are snoring hard. I love that for them. There were only 2. But I slept at least 3.
They are burning whales.
Okay, that heartbeat is giving me anxiety. Can I, like... Okay. Powers. Bone charms. Oh, is it a power? The possessed rat? 3 runes? Crazy. I can do this. Raw. Hello. I don't care. Darren and Gwen. Haha! Okay. How do I get back? Ooh. Haha! Boom. I'm an expert assassin. Wee. Yeah, there was definitely a third body that I shot up here. There's a guy over there. I don't know, man. Okay. Boom. Boom. Parkour, parkour. Haha. Save. Just in case I die. It's always concerning when there are fewer bodies than there should be. I know, right? Boom. I ain't reading no more. I give up. There's too many books. This person died falling out of their seat. Okay. How do I... Who?
Let me out.
How do I safely murder?
Let me out. Rough 'em up. Give me a hand. Hey. Anyone there?
Okay. Hello.
Let me out.
How?
Hey.
How?
Let me out.
Yeah.
Hey.
Stupid goddamn.
Let me out.
Who is mumbling? I can't see.
Hey, can I buy your ration of elixir from today? Bug someone else.
I can't see. I'm sorry. I know y'all wanted me to turn it up, but Or turn it down, but I can't see. Okay. Eep. Okay. Is it this guy that's mumbling? Muttering?
Attention, Watchmen. This district is now considered a highly infected area.
How do I let this guy out?
But
But really, I did that, I swear.
I owe you, brother. I won't ask about the mask. I wouldn't want my face seen either, pulling a stunt like that. You know what? I'll return the favor. Come by Griff's shop. That's my business. Well,
thank you.
It was at one time, but now I'm reduced to scavenging things from here and there as the city dies. If you need anything, I wouldn't mind trading for a little money. Maybe someday the plague will blow over and everything will go back to normal. But until then, it's scavenging for me.
Okay.
What the?
Boom. How did he get stuck in this place anyways? Okay. What is upstairs? Bone charm! Hello? How does someone die like that? Like, without being murdered? Bone charms, a sailor's blessing, they say. The carving itself is a practice from long back, passed from father to son, old man salt to greenhorn, still getting his sea legs beneath him. In the old times, men cut into the tusks of ice seals and into the arm-long fangs of bears that roam the isles of North Tivia. I have fangs? Once the whale trade began, the practitioners went to engraving the stones of those great beasts, rendering charms that sing in the night and grant some small boon to a man's vigor or defense against pregnancy. Great. Okay. I think I'm gonna end it here. Yeah. Yeah. We will continue this tomorrow because that is the game that I am scheduled to play tomorrow. Okay. Who we raiding? Who we raiding? Who is live? A lot of people are live. None of my friends are live, so that means I can raid into someone that I've never raided into before. We're gonna raid the person that stopped by, I think it was yesterday, and said hello. Raid. Okay. Yes. Tell her hello. Tell her to have a great stream for me. I have no clue what she's playing. I don't know what that is. But yes, do not embarrass me. Okay. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a great night. And yeah. Bye-bye.